Welcome back, everyone. Michael here with Offshore Citizen. Today we're going to discuss a fun little topic, which is where is a better place to go for digital nomads, Bali or Thailand? And I know, we're comparing one country to one island. We'll cover that in a second. But let me know before I get started what you guys think in the comments. Do you think, if you're a digital nomad, what is a better place to go check out to spend a few months living and working? Is it Bali or is it Thailand? Would love to hear your reasons why. And I'm gonna go and explain to you mine. Before we do that though, if you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Make sure you don't miss out on any of our future videos. We try to produce great content for you every single day. If you like our videos, please go back and check out some of the other ones. Hopefully you can learn some things. And if you're interested in the types of services that we offer, we help people to figure out how to design their life and their business internationally. So international asset protection, where to move, where to get a citizenship, how to get a citizenship, etc. Then we help people to actually implement it. So forming companies, opening bank accounts, getting residency permits, getting citizenships, etc., etc. Please reach out to me. You can book a call at query.fm/Michael Rosmer. There's a link in the description below, or you can visit our websites, offshorecitizen.net, offshorecapitalist.com, and you can send us a message through either of those. Okay, so again, technically, maybe I should be comparing Indonesia to Thailand. I think most people, Bali certainly gets a lot more attention, and a lot more people have been to Bali than to the rest of Indonesia. And I think Bali really stands out as this kind of digital nomad haven, especially if you're in kind of like that Seminyak type area. That seems to be very popular with a bunch of the people that I know anyway. And so, you could go there. There's a lot of similarities in terms of climate, in terms of a bunch of the offerings, et cetera, to Thailand, right? So the question is, where is better if you're going to go and hang out there? And it's interesting to me that probably in raw numbers, I notice digital nomads gravitating a little bit more towards Bali. It seems like there's a nice little concentration that develops in the one little area there. So that's kind of cool. But for me, I'm going to overwhelmingly say that if a digital nomad is what you are, and you're not just there for tourism, because tourism I think is a whole other thing. There's a lot of richness to Bali. You undeniably should go to Thailand. What is my reason for this? Mainly, I would say 3 key things. Okay. Number 1, quality of the internet. So quality of internet in Bali still is not that great. Okay. Some people will argue with me a little bit on this. I mean, most of the island where you can go to, you're gonna struggle with really good internet. There's some places that you can get by, but it's not amazing. Whereas in Thailand, there's a ton of places where you can get like really good quality internet. So you don't really have that as a worry. So as a digital nomad, that's just like, to me, such a decisive factor. The second thing is things like water, okay? So certainly I have found it distracting being in Bali, needing to go out and get bottles of water every day because I can't drink the tap water. So being able to be in a place where I can drink the tap water, as opposed to needing to go and get bottles of water, much, much better in my world. So that's the next piece. And the third is in terms of the accessibility and infrastructure of what is being offered. So keep in mind here that when I'm thinking about this, I'm not thinking about it from the standpoint of, hey, listen, what are the tourist sites? What are all the things that we can go do? How can we go chill and ubud and meditate and do yoga and things like this? That's all great. That's all wonderful stuff. But as a digital nomad, I'm taking the mindset of I'm saying, okay, I want to go someplace that I can be in a nice environment. Maybe I can be around some like-minded people and I can get some shit done. I'm going to spend like 8 hours a day, maybe more, working. And so I want that work to be highly productive. And what environment is most conducive to me to do that? So first of all, fast internet is pretty important to that being conducive. Second of all is not having to take my time out and consume my resources on things that are just like basic living, etc. And third is I kind of want to be able to like have the accessibility and like automation of my living. I want to be able to like bring things to me much more easily. And so to me, Thailand wins on that one. Again, maybe not the most fair comparison just because of the fact that we're comparing a country to an island. But from that standpoint, that would be my recommendation. It just so happens that Thailand also recently introduced like a digital nomad type visa. You can go there for like 6 months. And Thailand also has the most ridiculously great visa program on the planet, which is the Thai Elite visa. So this is, I'll do a video on it in the future. But yeah, the Thai Elite visa is like the greatest visa on the planet. And so I think that just kind of like in terms of the visa options, the ease of getting those visas, etc., that gives it an edge over Indonesia if you're going to stay there. And certainly then, finally, the tax policies, if you do end up staying for long enough that you become, trigger the tax residency rules, is better in Thailand than Indonesia. So anyway, again, looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Curious to hear your reasoning. And if you haven't already, smash the subscribe button. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And I'm going to look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.